Alright guys, we are live. The quality is excellent, that's good. Now I only have to post my stream. Gonna quickly post my stream, guys, give me 1 second. Do we have anyone in the chat, guys? Is anyone in the chat yet? I just saw Botrix also joined the stream, that's good. My bot is here in the chat, guys, that's good. There we go, now I'm gonna post the stream, guys. Yeah, there's nobody watching yet. I'm on a little bit early, guys. I'm a little bit early here. There we go, posted it on X. Now I'm gonna post it on here as well, on Discord. David is in the chat, there we go. Someone actually joined already. Guys, I'm a bit early, but I thought why not come on early? I mean, I have nothing else to do anyway, so... Nothing else to do, guys, and I don't know, man, the order flow, let's have a look at the order flow. Alright guys, I posted the streams, I'm ready now. We have a new look here on stream as well. I hope it looks good, guys. I think now you can even see the order flow better. Jeremy is also in the chat. There are some people joining now, that's good. How's your day, guys? Did you take any trade? I'm not in a trade yet, guys. I don't like this order flow. The only trade today would have been, I also wrote this on Discord, the only trade would have been a long at midnight at UTC Open. But now we pumped kind of hard already, and we're above the daily VWAP. We have new buyers stepping in, guys. It's looking bullish actually right now. We're above the daily VWAP as well. But I'm gonna wait for a trade. Maybe we're gonna look for a short today, guys. But I want to see higher prices first. I'm gonna wait for New York Open most likely. Nivi is also in the chat. Nivi, by the way, I gave you the rights so you can add your bot. So you can finally get rid of these scammers in the Discord. Nivi is such a legend, guys. He coded the bot for the Discord. And he also didn't charge me anything. And he coded a bot that detects all these scammers that promote stuff in our Discord and try to scam people. Because I don't sell anything, guys. But there are people that are with fake accounts that try to sell stuff in my Discord. So he actually coded a bot, guys. He coded us a bot that is gonna get rid of all the scammers, hopefully. So Nivi, you can go ahead and set it up. And once you've set it up, I'm gonna leave you the mod rank on Discord for your help. That's so cool, man, by the way. Thank you so much. Because I tried some public bots, honestly, and they were not so good. I tried some free public bots and they were not good at all. They didn't really detect the spammers, so I have no idea how you did this. You should probably sell that, honestly, Nivi. You should actually probably sell that bot. I mean, we should actually sell that bot, or you should sell that bot. I mean, not me, you should actually sell it. Because, or first maybe offer it for free to people and then start to sell it. Installed already, the bot wrote you some DM, you can check it out later. Alright, let me see what the bot wrote me. Oh wait, guys, I have to post my stream quickly as well on Tradecopia as well. And on another Discord. Maybe some people from there are gonna join the stream as well. Alright, I posted here, there we go. Alright, but we're gonna wait for a trade today, guys. I don't want to trade before New York Open, I think. we're not at a good level here. And also for shorting, wait, let me quickly show you trading view, guys. We did hit, this is kind of crazy by the way, we did hit the anchored VWAP almost to the dollar from yesterday. I had this on the stream yesterday as well. And I told you this is going to be a really strong resistance. So we hit that to the dollar, but you can see, guys, we don't have a lot of resistance here. We also don't have any order flow levels between here. So I'm really careful with shorts, actually. I'm going to be really careful with shorts. I think we can actually pump higher today. We're gonna look for a short maybe here or here if we go up here today. And yeah, longing here is also kind of risky because we are in the middle of this range right now. We are actually in the middle of this whole range. So we gotta be careful with longs as well today. It's not a really good day to trade actually. Unless we see a lot of volatility and we go either lower for a long or higher for a short. But we are in the middle of the range, so I'm not gonna force a trade here. Just so you actually understand why I'm a little bit cautious today, guys. I hope you understand this. And yeah, yesterday, guys, we were so, I don't know, yesterday would have been an insane day if we didn't hit stop loss on the second trade. We are up 1.2k yesterday. First of all, we were up 3.2k. But then I took another long, but I wasn't patient enough for this long. We should have been more patient with placing a limit order. Because then I definitely would have longed. I mean, the idea was completely valid. We had a massive pump afterwards, but it went a little bit deeper. So we should have been a little bit more patient with the entry. I mean, if we hit that take profit yesterday, I would actually be so happy with the whole week already. Because then we would be up like 8k already for the whole week. But let's see if we find a really good entry today. But right now, we're not at any place that I want to take a trade. Plus, we have New York open in 1 hour as well, so yeah. And what are you guys looking for? Is anyone in a trade already? Did anyone of you take a trade today? I saw some people actually on the wins in the Discord, let me see. I'm not sure who this is, CX Cornell, I think, on Discord. He took a really nice long on Nasdaq. And then he took a short as well. But I don't think that short went according to his plan, I think. Order flow is also really stale here. Not a lot of volatility. But how is the chat doing, guys? How are you doing? I think most of the people are gonna join the stream around 3. So this is gonna be a little bit boring. The next hour is probably gonna be a little bit boring. But yeah, I decided to try an early stream today. Maybe it's, let me know, guys, if you want me to the next time wait for New York Open or come on early. What you prefer? I stream early because it's gonna be a little bit boring for this next hour probably. Because I just don't want to look for a trade before New York Open. And by the way, guys, tonight we have at 8 p.m. we have FOMC meeting minutes at 8 p.m. This is going to be interesting as well. And we have some US dollar orange folder news in 10 minutes, by the way. So there are some news coming out in 10 minutes. Hopefully we'll see some volatility from these as well. But the prediction is that they're not gonna probably have too high impact, but a little bit of impact. So in 10 minutes, we'll see, guys. At the moment, I'm in no trade as working parallel and meetings, etc. Later, after opening, I hope. Yeah, we'll see. I think we can find one good trade today. But we have to be patient. I want to look for a trade around probably 4 to 5 p.m. Or maybe even 5 to 6 p.m. Honestly, yesterday as well, the best setup was around 5 p.m. I think it was around 5 p.m. But it all depends on the order flow, honestly, what's gonna happen. Still, we are at the VWAP now again, guys. We are retesting the VWAP. Let's see if we can hold it. Guys, is the stream quality better than yesterday? It should be a bit better than yesterday, because I did improve some settings for the stream. I increased the bitrate, so I think the quality of the charts should be better as well. I mean, better to read. So let me know in the chat if you notice a difference or if it's completely the same as yesterday. There are sellers stepping in here. Now there are buyers stepping in, guys. Looks like we're gonna hold the VWAP. I don't know, guys, I am more bullish today, honestly, but I don't like to long here. Just don't like to long here. I want to see lower for a potential long, but I am leaning more bullish today, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. But we'll see, honestly, as long as you stay above the VWAP, guys, as always. If we stay above the VWAP, then we can expect a push to the upside and a bullish day. But if we lose it, guys, that's gonna be more bearish. It depends what's gonna happen, honestly, in the next 30 to 60 minutes. We have news coming out, guys, in 7 minutes now, so. There are buyers stepping in. This was midnight open here, guys. This was midnight open, so literally you could have just entered along here with a wide stop loss. You also had a lot of positive delta here after midnight open. This would have been the trade of the day, actually. I would still be in that long. But we didn't have any technical level really there. So it was kind of, yeah, not an A+ setup, for sure not. But it would have worked out the trade. Let's see if we have a new session point of control, by the way, quickly. So it's 6894. Wow, look at this, guys. This is hit to the dollar, basically. 6899. This level was hit to the dollar. And to the downside. Okay, guys, this is starting. This is what we need to look at here now. So we have a time point of control at 6858. Earth is also back in the chat. Welcome back. I think some people are gonna join the next hour. I'm on really early today, guys. But we're gonna look for levels that we're gonna trade, guys. I am leaning more bullish today, but I want to see lower for a potential long. I don't want a long here. Did you guys have a nice morning? Yeah, kinda. I mean, I didn't trade yet. But these are gonna be some levels, guys. I'm gonna put them on TradingView. 6857. 6857. I'm gonna quickly put them on TradingView so you will also see them there. I always do this. I actually don't do this just for the stream, guys. I do this myself as well. 6857. I'm gonna put it a little bit higher. And 6852. I know you cannot see TradingView right now, guys. I'm just putting these levels on TradingView. 6852.50. There we go. Session time, no, session volume point of control. Alright, what else do we have? At 6834, guys, we have a time point of control here of this previous session. 68345. 68345. I need to focus right now, guys. Sorry that I'm not talking so much. I cannot multitask. It's kind of one thing that I'm not good at. Tin Trades is also back in the chat, and we have, what did Irv say? I always do a small stop loss and big RR. What is a small stop loss for you? How many points? So yeah, we have these levels now on TradingView, guys, and to the upside we have 6899. 6899. I'm also gonna put this on the chart. 68. I'm gonna put it at 689850. No, actually a little bit higher. That's too far. 6899.25. Good. So we've all order flow levels updated, guys. This is the same level from last week that we didn't manage to hit yet. This would have been insane short, guys. By the way, if we would have gone up here. But look at these levels, guys. I mean, this was the exact low here. For example, where was the high? It was a perfect short here as well. These levels are so respected. Perfect long here as well from the lows. So many insane entries from these levels. And look at this one. Wow, this was an insane one, guys. This was the previous session here. Previous session. Point of control. Hit to the dollar. Hit to the exact dollar at 7027. And then we dumped to 6888. So this is a massive dump. This is not a small move here, guys. This is like a trade that you take and you make an insane amount if you leave this open. Absolute beautiful levels. Or this one here is absolutely perfect. Alright, so we have these levels on TradingView, guys. What else do we have here? No new levels here. And here I quickly want to see this as well. Oh, this is bugged out. I need to load this again. This is kind of bugged out. I need to reload this. Oh, this is a cool one as well that I wanted to show you quickly, guys. This was the monthly point of control here. It was the absolute low, by the way. This was the absolute low at 6740. Monthly time point of control here. Absolutely crazy level. Alright, we got everything though. Oh wait, I want to reload this quickly. I want to quickly reload this template here, guys. This kind of bugged out. That's true, Ellen. Sometimes not trading is trading. Yeah, exactly. For me, from my strategy, guys, the entries are the most important part. So I need to wait for these entries. This is how my strategy works. So we have one here at 6965. Do I have this actually on the chart? Yeah, I do have this level, guys. This is the one I already put on the chart. So this might be a good short. Value area high of this level was at 7. This whole weekly candle here was at 7003. So here we're gonna look for shorts, guys. Up here we're gonna look for shorts. This is what I want to wait for. But we gotta be patient, guys. I don't want to rush into a trade right now. Alright, let's go out of here. Oh wait, which was the support level? This is at 6, 7. Oh, this is the one that I told you, guys. This is a massive, massive support level here. If we go here, guys, I'm definitely gonna look for longs. I already told you this. This level here is such a strong level, by the way. We have like 3 order flow levels at this level. This is a really, really good level for a long. As a day trade, I mean, as well. Or maybe even as a swing trade, but I don't swing trade, yes. But we can expect some bigger reaction from that level. So yeah, guys, we got all the levels now. We got the analysis done for today. Now we just have to be patient, but basically now we just have to wait to hit these levels. I'm probably also not gonna trade 6, 8, 9, 9, guys. For me, this is not high enough. I wanna see a bit higher. Even though it's a session point control resistance level. But we will see. If the order flow is going to be really bearish at this level, I'm going to enter a short, yeah. It really depends on the reaction. It just really depends. I'm not going to place a limit order though, guys. We saw yesterday the risk of using a limit order. Was a perfect example yesterday. Because there would have been no way I entered that trade if I didn't have a limit place like the one we had yesterday. So at certain levels, guys, at certain levels that are not an A++ setup, I don't place limit orders, I just wait for the reaction. And on the best levels that have a really, really high probability, I do place limit orders because I don't want to miss them. And in the most cases, the order flow doesn't matter because it's such a strong level that is gonna go into my direction for a short time, most likely. Where I'm gonna end up closing the trade. So yeah, this is how I treat my levels. And this is also one thing, guys. This is why you cannot like automate, like you cannot program a strategy to trade like I do. If you use order flow and combine it with trading view, it's like impossible to like make a bot or an algorithm out of it, I think. All right, we are pumping a bit though, guys. A lot of new buyers, by the way. You can see the CVD is going up, the delta is positive. So we have a lot of new market buyers here. And as I said, I'm leaning bullish today, guys. I'm leaning bullish. But I'm not in a trade, but I'm leaning bullish. And I wanna, yeah, maybe we look for a short lower. But I showed you before on TradingView, you can see better why I don't want to enter a trade right here. We're literally in the middle of the range. And I don't like to trade in the middle of the range. Because it's really hard to like place a good stop loss if you trade in the middle of the range. And obviously the risk of hitting stop loss is also higher. So I want to look for longs at low of ranges and not in the middle of the range. You can also see this here, that we traded this yesterday, by the way, guys. So here also we should have, here we were greedy with the limit long, we placed it around here. If we would have placed it at the low of these ranges and not like at the middle of the range, we would have had an insane trade, guys. We would have had an insane trade. We would be up 8k yesterday if, yeah, we were more patient here, guys. So this was a little good lesson from yesterday as well. I mean, our trade was still a good setup, don't get me wrong, but if we would have been more patient, it would have been a even better setup and it would have hit take profit and we would not have gotten stopped out. CryptoBot is also back in the stream. How are you doing? We are just waiting for New York Open, basically. Right now, I'm not in any trade. The only trade today would have been longing New York UTC Open, I mean. So basically just longing at midnight. But we didn't have a real level there. The only thing was the order flow was bullish. Order flow was bullish for longs. That was the only confirmation for that long, really. Could you show your levels again? I'd like to compare with mine. Yeah, sure. Give me 1 second. Oops. There you see my levels. But remember, these levels I don't really want to look for a trade yet. I want to trade the reaction of these levels. These are the better setups here. But these are levels where we should see a reaction from all of these levels. And I would like to see this level or this level for shorts, personally. Like here we don't have a lot of resistance. As you can see, this was a really quick dump. So usually if you see candles like this, guys, this fills insanely quick usually. And so I'm gonna be careful with shorts here, guys. Because as you can see here, this was a really quick breakthrough. There's not a lot of resistance in between here. And as I said, here's the weekly naked point of control. This is where and also the value of high. Look at this, we have 2 confirmations here already for a trade. So why would I trade in between of this range, in the middle of this range, I mean? And I don't know, I told you yesterday, guys, I was looking for longs yesterday, and we pumped. I mean, the only thing is we had to stop us in the second trade because we were impatient, but the direction was completely right from yesterday. I did tell you guys, if you see corrections like this, I'm looking for longs because ES usually pumps really quick back up. And we are still bullish on high time frame, so why would I look for shorts after such a big pullback? And yeah, we are back in the range, guys. It's still looking bullish. ES is still bullish. High time frame is still bullish. So this is why I'm also being cautious with shorts. Really simple. Do you want a new low for longs? I mean, I would like to see, for new longs, I would like to see lower levels, yeah, but you can see here the value are low. Wait, I'm gonna zoom out a bit. But not a new low, no. I mean, here I'm definitely gonna, as you can see, this limit order here, I've already placed this one because it's a really, really good setup with a really clean invalidation as well. So I did place this long. In between here, we can maybe look for a day trade depending on the order flow, but it really depends on the order flow because I would never place a limit here right now. But generally speaking, I'm looking for longs at the very low, so at the low of this range here. This is the middle of the range and this is the high of the range. And here we're gonna look for shorts. I hope that makes sense. But the reason is why I'm bullish, because look at this, we are still making new lows. I mean higher lows and higher highs here on high time frame. So we are still in a massive uptrend. There's no need to be bearish overall. So statistically, I have a higher win rate on longs. If I look for longs, I have a higher win rate because we're trading with the trend, guys. If I short, I trade against the high time frame trend. So that's really important. And this is why I'm really cautious with shorts and also why I looked for longs yesterday. The direction was absolutely right, guys. I mean, we saw a really big pump. It was kind of sad to get stopped out here. This is where we got stopped out, by the way. This is where we got stopped out on the second trade yesterday. I imagine we would have made so much yesterday if we didn't get stopped out here. We only had to be a little bit more patient with not placing a limit order, wait for the low of the range of the previous session. And we would have probably entered around here and would not have gotten stopped out with a stop loss below the 4-hour level. I mean, this would have been an absolute banger day. We still had a good day yesterday, but it would have been an absolute insane day, guys. Today I actually see a dump. I mean, what I'm looking for as well, I can show you this here. Wait, can you see it? Yeah, you can. These are really important levels, these anchored VWAPs, guys. So these are from different levels, from the high here. And as you can see here, we are still below this. So we are still in a downtrend from the previous high. So yeah, we can go lower, but this is fine for me because then I'm gonna look for longs. This is also why I want a long here in case we go a lot lower. But you're right, we can still see a dump. But on high time frame, guys, we are in an uptrend. So this is the most important thing. Because you can see here, guys, ES can have insane pushes. I mean, look at this push here. If you would have shorted here, you would have stopped out. I mean, yeah, you gotta be really careful. So I'm gonna be a bit patient today, I think. And wait for the good setup to actually come to us and confirm it with order flow as well. I'm gonna go back now to extra charts, guys. We're still at the VWAP. Above 6,900. 6,920 also should be easy. I mean, it is a valid setup. It is a valid setup. Also, what I'm probably gonna do, if I enter short today, guys, we're gonna not hold it for long. So I'm gonna close it at 2-hour most likely. This is also a thing I like to do with shorts if they are not at a really good level, where I like to hold them longer. I usually close them at 2 hours, so I'm out of the trade quicker and I also have a lower risk. I mean, in continuation, I'd never trade against the direction. Where do I need to comment for the giveaway? You just need to join our Discord, but I will do live giveaways, and to join them, wait, actually let me see how this works quickly. Let me see how this works. I wanna, because I know with my bot on YouTube I can actually do live giveaways. So we're gonna try this out right now. But I'm not gonna give away an account right now, guys. I need to ask FundedNext, but I wanna see if it works. Where is it? Giveaways. I'm trying to find it. It is somewhere here, I know it. Alerts, no, that's not it. Widgets, I think here. Wait, I'm gonna search for the giveaway. Giveaway, there we go. Run giveaways, bonus for subscribers. Wait, you can actually do bonus for subscribers. I don't have subs. Or what is a sub? I think sub is paid sub, not... I don't want to do that though. I want to do it for everyone. How can I switch this off? Oh, actually I cannot switch this off. It's just a bonus you will get if you subscribe to the channel. I think that's a normal subscription, guys. That's actually not too bad. Only subscribers can participate. Are these normal subs, guys? Are these normal subs? Let's test this quickly. I want to see but if these are normal subs. Keyword, we're gonna do plus giveaway. Oh wait, no. Exclamation mark giveaway. I want to do that. I cannot start it, guys. Why can I not start it? This is the keywords you must send in the chat to enter. Accept. Why can I not start this? Do I need a paid version for this, maybe? I've already joined Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of All Street. That's really good. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out with my bot that I use on YouTube if I can do giveaways live in the stream. That would be really cool, you know. If then you have to type a certain word and you can in the chat on YouTube and I can choose the winner live, and the winner will have to be active as well and still watch the stream to win. Because then I can actually reward people that watch my streams, you know what I know? You know what I mean? Man, my English today is terrible, guys, sorry. My English is really terrible today. I'm trying to figure this out though, but it doesn't let me start it for some reason. Do I probably need the paid version. We'll get a new all-time high in the stream, I hope so. I hope so as well, yeah. We need to get into a trade for this though. We need to be in a banger trade. I think then we can reach more viewers. But obviously I'm not gonna force a trade, guys, for the stream. Because I trade on my funded accounts. I don't want to lose a trade just for the stream. The best thing for the stream would be if I would be in a trade all the time, guys. But this is, yeah. I'm not gonna do that. There are other streamers that do this. I'm just gonna trade on my actual funded accounts. I actually trade on them and want to get payouts. So we're gonna wait for my trade, but you can trade already if you want, guys. I'm just gonna wait for my levels though. It's really important that I don't get affected by the stream, guys. I hope you understand this. But you can always share your trades. It's cool if you share your trades, guys, but I'm not gonna enter a trade just because someone is in a certain trade. I'm always gonna follow my own strategy. But it's cool if you guys share your trades in the chat so we can look if they work out. So if you enter in a trade, guys, let me know in the chat. Daily VWAP here. Yeah, we lost it just now. I always trust the extra charts VWAP, by the way. It's the most accurate one because I pay for this data here as well. The trading view daily VWAP is not as accurate usually. So I don't know, guys, why I cannot do a giveaway right now. It should work though. Like, wait, I think maybe I have to be paid. Maybe I'm gonna quickly pay a subscription here. But the strange thing, it doesn't say that it's paid. It doesn't even say it's paid. Run giveaways among members of your chat is exactly what I want to do. I selected YouTube as well. I don't know, guys. Wait, I'm gonna quickly Google this or ask ChatGPT. Do I need premium version of Botrix to run giveaways? Because I don't want to buy it and then it doesn't work, you know what I mean? Too lazy for that. No, it even says free tier. You can set up giveaways. But why, guys? Why doesn't it work for me? I don't know, guys. I actually don't know what to do here. Everything else is working. Oh wait, let me try again. Maybe I know why. Witches giveaway. It would be cool, but I win either way by absorbing all the knowledge. Already grateful. Yeah, thank you so much. But it's still cool for the chat to do some giveaways, I think. Was one giveaway. It doesn't work. Whatever. I need to check this out off the stream, guys. Whatever. I have to check this. It doesn't let me start raffle. Wait, let me try one more thing. I'm gonna send a screenshot to ChatGPT. See if ChatGPT can actually assist me here. I don't need a giveaway. You guys are so cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, but I still want to give back to the community, you know what I mean? This is why I promote FundedNext, to give back to you guys. Let me see. YouTube enabled. We are dumping though, guys. We are dumping here. What is kind of strange now when you look at the CVD, guys. We made a new low. We had a lot of new buyers, but now we're about to make a new low here on price as well. Well, this is looking a bit bearish, actually. The CVD is looking a bit bearish, and we lost the VWAP. So maybe we're gonna dump today. We have 40 minutes left for New York Open. I have a short on Nasdaq at the top today from previous session. Point of control. I already took some profits, but I'll try to hold it. Much appreciated, and we'll definitely draw in more people. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it, but I just need to figure out why I can't do it. Make sure your YouTube chat is connected properly. Oh wait, am I stupid? Maybe this is why. Guys, can you... Wait, I'm so stupid, I think. Guys, I think I'm just stupid. Let me see if this now works. Guys, can you type this here in the chat? See if I can see your name. Type this in the chat. Exclamation mark giveaway. I think I'm just a little bit dumb. Or maybe I need to use a different keyword though. Let me see if someone types it, if it works. Guys, someone please type this in the chat quickly. Exclamation mark giveaway. The thing for my bearish bears in Nasdaq is that I saw a failed weekly breakout at the range a few weeks ago. Since then I'm bearish. So someone typed it. Let's see if it works, guys. We have 0 participants right now. If not, I think I know how to fix it. We need to try a different keyword. Let's try this here. Only subscribers can participate. I have this enabled, guys, so you have to be subscribed. Alright, type this, guys, plus a giveaway. Now it should, I think it should work. We're gonna give it some time now. Maybe it needs some time to load, but I think it should work. Let's see. Alright, let's go back to the order flow. There has been one bullish CVD print here, but for me this is a bit bearish. And I actually only trade these as well if they are at levels that I want to trade. They can be really accurate though. I mean, I'm gonna show you some examples where they have been really accurate. For example, here as well, this would have been a really nice long. And this one from yesterday, guys. This was an absolute nice bullish CVD print here as well. As you can see, this was before the massive pump. And the next bearish print was exactly at the high. So this was an insane bullish print. Look at this, guys. Here it printed me a bullish CVD, and here it printed me a bearish CVD. We dumped right after, and here we pumped from. This was also a good one. I mean, they are often really accurate, actually, from what I've seen. And there is one just now, so let's see. Yeah, you need to type plus giveaway. I need to change the title, guys. I'm not sure if it works. I'm just testing this today, guys, if it works. But I think it doesn't work. Wait, now it reset, I think. What is going on? What happened? Wait, let me see. I think this doesn't save properly. No, it doesn't save, guys. Alright, forget about it. I think it doesn't work. Because it resets my keyword. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This doesn't work. I guess I need to ask them on Discord how this works. Get support. Let me ask them quickly. You're dumping. There is a bullish CVD print though here. Let's see if this plays out. Even though for me this is more bearish absorption here. Because you have seen a lot of new buyers here, guys, and we've seen a lot of new buyers here and we're going lower. Price is going lower, so it's actually looking kind of bearish for me. But I'm not in a trade, guys. Keep that in mind. I'm not in a trade. I'm still waiting for a good level. So I don't really care what happens right now. It can go higher or lower for me. It doesn't matter. What are you guys? Are you bullish or bearish on the day? 30 minutes to go. Then we finally see the New York Open. I cannot wait for that. Just need to relax for 30 more minutes, guys, and then the stream will be more interesting, I guess. I'll look for longs if we can hold a 6867. So the previous day very high. Sounds like a good plan. Wow, the previous day value low was at 6814. Was also the whole, yeah, this might be a good long here, actually, if we go that far again. I'm gonna see if we have any, let me quickly go on trading view. I'm gonna see if we have any other levels at that place. But I'm not gonna limit put a limit there. I don't know. I think we shouldn't even go that low today. We'll see, guys. I'm gonna wait for New York Open. Right now, there's no point in looking for a trade. I want to see if we have a bullish or bearish New York Open. Let's see, guys. Let's see what's gonna happen. CVD made a new high. ICE made a new low. I don't know, it's bearish still. As long as you don't reclaim the VWAP. Looks like we're gonna go lower actually. I'm not gonna long this as well though. I wanna wait still, guys. We have New York Open. A lot can happen still. I think there's gonna be a much better setup than long here today. In my opinion, we are in a 100-point range. Supreme Court may rule on tariffs Friday. Not sure we will go too far out of the range before then. Yeah, this is why I like to trade the range as well. And now we are not at a good spot for me to trade. I mean, you're right though. We basically need to hold this level. If we hold the previous day value high, that's bullish. But if we go below this, guys, and reclaim it as resistance, that's gonna be bearish. And then we're gonna go, I think, a lot lower. And then we might find a good long there as well. We also have an order flow level at 6852, guys, the session point of control. This, honestly, guys, this is an interesting trade as well here. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna quickly show it to you, 1 second, on TradingView. So this here, guys, we have 3 levels here. This is a session time point of control from XO charts, session volume point of control. We have a 1-hour support level here as well. I mean, if we lose this level, guys, we're gonna go much lower. This is like, and we probably also have a fib here. Let's see. Wow, the fib is at this session time point of control. I honestly, I mean, this is a valid setup to long here, guys. It's a valid setup to take this long. I'm gonna show it to you. But I personally, guys, I'm gonna wait for this one here, most likely. Even though this is a valid setup. Because this is the fib of the whole, from the low to the high here. But this is a valid long. I mean, some people probably are even gonna long from here, try to get a long in from here. And I mean, this at below the 0.8 fib, this entry, it's also not too bad. This looks really nice here though as well. Alright, let's go back to the order flow. Just wanted to show you this quickly. So these are some technical levels to keep in mind as well, guys. 6834. Okay, and with the previous day equilibrium here as well. Previous day VWAP at 6841. And the value was at 6814, okay. So basically, if we go below this previous day value high, guys, we can go quite a lot lower. If this doesn't hold a support, because then we might retest the lows of the previous day value, previous day range. Let's see. We need to give it more time. Definitely need to give it more time here. We're about to hit this soon. Previous day value high. Looks like we're gonna hit it soon. The CVD is also really strange right now, guys. As you can see, we're not seeing a lot of new markets. I mean, we're still seeing a lot of new market buyers as well. This is why the CVD is not dropping so hard here. It's still holding, so we're still seeing a lot of new market buyers here. But the market buyers are not able to push the price higher right now. 3 bullish CVD prints at these lows here, guys. Let's see if they play out though. We have 3 in a row now. I'm not going to trade this, as I said, it's not at the level that I want to trade. If this would be at the level that I want to trade, obviously if the indicator also gives you an additional confluence to go into long, that's always a good sign. But it's not a level that not at the level that I want to see this, so I don't really look at this. But we can see if it plays out. I'm going to show you some examples here again from these playing out. For example, here yesterday, this was yesterday. This was a very good stopped out, by the way. We should have waited for this here. We shouldn't have placed the limit here, because here we would have gotten the confirmation to go into a trade, even from this bullish CVD print here, and we would have caught the low here, guys, for an absolute banger long here. So this was really valid here. Now we're getting 3 bullish prints again. So let's see if they play out. O4G is back. Welcome back. The Chinese traders back in the chat. How was your day yesterday, O4G? I was just talking about yesterday. We could have had an insane day yesterday if we were a little bit more patient. O4G, are you also in the Discord, by the way, or do you not have access to Discord in China? You should also join the Discord, that would be cool. I'm actually gonna pin the Discord quickly here. I always forget that. Oh no, I unpinned it. Oops. Right, now it's pinned. Let's see if the CVD indicator is right again. Totally was negative 170 on a 100k account. That's nothing. That's 0.1%. We're going back, guys. I mean, so far it's been accurate. The prints here, the bullish CVD prints. We need to reclaim the daily VWAP, then it's looking really good, guys. Then it's gonna look kind of good. We didn't lose the previous level high, so that's good as well. Oh, I would love to see a bit lower though, guys, for the long. I would love to see a bit lower. Gonna be completely honest. By the way, guys, this was also quickly to show you guys. I'm gonna go to trading view. This was also a 1 hour support level, by the way, that we just retested. As you can see here, this was a 1 hour support level. So let's see if we can actually hold this. Guys, is the stream quality better today? I improved some settings, like I increased the bitrate from 9K to 12K, so the quality should be a bit better. Because I checked the VOD yesterday and sometimes it was a bit difficult to see the order flow numbers and stuff like this. So I decided to increase the bitrate of the stream. Man, the Discord chat is so active, guys. It's crazy. Since I started the stream, Discord is becoming really active. I'm checking it on the phone right now. Wait, I also need to give him... Earth, I'm also gonna give you VIP. You're also really active. All the people that are gonna be really active here on the chat as well will get VIP for free. I don't sell anything anyways, but I will just give you the VIP rank, I mean. Still a lot of new buyers here. We had 4 candles in a row with positive delta overall. So there are people interested in buying here. I don't have the right to talk in Discord. Really? What is your name on Discord? Give me your Discord name. Ludwig. Wait. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna fix that quickly. Wait, but why do you not have permissions though? Oh, there you are. Wait, I see you. I'm gonna give you the roles quickly. Alright, Ludwig, I gave you the rank. So now you should be able to see all the channels in Discord. You gotta be patient, guys. You gotta be patient. Again. 22 minutes for New York Open. Other streamers probably just trade on demo accounts and make it look like it's really... Yeah, trust me. There are a lot of people that trade on paper accounts that are not funded. They're always in a trade. So that's really suspicious already. If you see someone that's always in a trade, like literally all the time, that's a big red flag for me whenever I see this. And when they trade with an insane amount of contracts, like I saw a streamer last time on YouTube, he traded like, I don't know how many, I think it was 12 contracts every trade. And he was in a trade all the time throughout the whole stream. I mean, you can see on my screenshot as well that I actually have my Topstep accounts connected. And if you actually are a funded trader, you also know that if you are funded on Topstep, your account balance will show 0. So you only see the profits. And this is what on FundedNext is different. On FundedNext, after you're funded, you actually see the account balance. But this is why it's only 250k now, guys. Because on FundedNext, once you go on a live account, you will not see the balance anymore. They will only show you how much you are in a loss or in profit on the account. So yeah, that's kind of strange that I do it like this, but I think that's because of legal reasons. It's the only explanation I have actually. So you're basically trading with I'm basically trading with 550k accounts, but if I have them connected on my copy trading software, and they show 0 balance. So you only see the profits you make, or if you're in a loss overall on the cycle. But yeah, there are a lot of people, and it's even worse when it comes to people that create content. Like, there's so many people showing fake screenshots and stuff like this. Especially on MetaTrader. On MetaTrader, it's absolutely absurd. You don't want to know what some guys. I know a lot about this topic because I have some people that actually work in a field like this. And the crazy thing is, some of these exchanges actually work with the influence together, and they will, like, for example, they will give you a live account, but they will delete trades out of it. So it actually, the performance can never be bad of these influencers, and yeah, it's kind of crazy what they do. So this whole industry is really cooked, guys. The whole trading industry is really cooked. You don't even want to know what these people do to fake stuff. It's absolutely crazy. That's a free bar reversal from Alan, but unfortunately not during the New York session. I believe we'll get another test of that level in the New York session. Yes, now I can see all the channels. Thanks, no problem. And yeah, another big red flag, guys, is if the trader, you know, shows off a lot, like with cars or with stuff like this. Because I know a lot of insane traders, and trust me, they have a lot of money and they don't show off at all. Like, they don't post social media videos flexing around and then sell a course. Nobody of them does that. So you are waiting, Alan, you're also waiting for New York Open. We have 18 minutes to go, guys. I think it's time for me to take a 5-minute break, so I'll be fully ready for New York Open, guys. I'm gonna leave the order flow running. How many people do we have watching, by the way? I didn't check. 11 viewers. Crazy, guys. 11 people. We have a lot of lurkers in the chat as well that don't really type a lot. That's fine with me, though. I think we're gonna go up to 20 maybe again today, after New York Open. But guys, let me know if the stream quality is better than yesterday. I improved the quality. I think it should be better than yesterday. Let me quickly know that in the chat. I'm gonna take a 5-minute cigarette break, exactly. I'm gonna take a 5-minute cigarette. I need to stop cigarettes, man. I need to stop cigarettes. But it's just so relaxing for me after a trade. Or while trading especially. Calms me down and helps me focus somehow. 12 people in the live room now. That's crazy, man. For the fourth stream. No, this... Well, yeah, it is the 4th stream I did. 12 people watching. That's kind of crazy. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be away for only 3 to 5 minutes. I'll be back right away. Please leave the stream open. It's really good for the algorithm if you leave the stream open. I'm gonna leave the order flow running, and yeah, let's see what New York Open does. I'll be back in 5 minutes before New York Open. See you guys. Alright, I am back, guys. Boy, it was cold, it was cold. It was so cold outside, man. Anyone full porting FOMC today? Well, not me, but you guys can do what you want. I'm leaning bullish today, guys. I am leaning bullish. I think we're gonna pump. But we will see. I'm not in a trade now. I don't want to risk a trade, actually. I think this week might be a bit... I don't know. It's only Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow will... I need 1 or 2 good trades only this week, and I'm happy. Right now we are in green for this week, so everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. Be right back. Or welcome back. What does be you back mean? Be back. Be... Usually they say welcome back, VB. Interesting, yeah. But we've seen a lot of buyers already stepping in. But we need to reclaim this VWAP, guys. We need to reclaim this. Alright, 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go for some big green bubbles and red bubbles to appear. Oh, it was so cold outside, crazy. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm just curious what it means. Maybe it was a typo. Or maybe it means something that I don't know. I cannot believe that the drink is already empty. Chat, should we load up on caffeine today? I'm gonna get another one. How much caffeine does this even have? .82%. This is a lot, guys. .08. Whoa! It has. Wait, it has 8% mate leaves as well. I think this is actually kind of strong. So let's see, guys, what New York Open is gonna bring us. Cannot wait for the big bubbles to appear. I'm actually gonna reload the drink quickly, guys. I need to go to the fridge, and then I'll be back. Alright, there we go. I'm loaded and ready, guys. By the way, I wanted to ask you guys one thing. Which prop firm would you scale up next if you were me? Would you use Apex, or what exactly would you... Which prop firms would you personally get max funded on next? Because I'm looking for one, I'm not sure which one I should use. Probably Apex, right? Apex is the next step, I think. And yeah, guys, smash the like button. We're gonna see the New York Open in 6 minutes, finally. After waiting for 1 hour live. So we're gonna see a lot of volatility coming in here in 6 minutes. You will see it here. The bubbles are gonna become much bigger. I'm learning order flow now. Back in the time I only traded at smart money. Anyone trading ICT? Nope, I don't trade ICT, but maybe someone in the chat. I'm a little bit skeptical about ICT. I mean, it's a good strategy, I think, if you use it properly. But the guy who made ICT is, yeah, he's a fraud basically. He just named the strategy by himself. It's basically, the strategy is just an old strategy. And he redid it, I think he redid it a bit and just named it ICT. So, but the guy got exposed, I think. Simple moving average. But I do think the strategy is profitable if you use it properly. I do believe that. But the guy behind this is kind of strange, honestly. I trade the moving average cross. Okay, that's interesting. So you only trade based on an indicator. That's really interesting. Four minutes to go, guys. 4 more minutes. A lot of people got wrecked here, liquidated on these 3 candles. You can see this down here. Four more minutes, guys. I'm just waiting for New York Open. We only have FOMC meeting minutes today at 8 p.m. Besides that, no more high impact news. So only New York Open, and at 8 p.m. we have FOMC meeting minutes. So this could have some big impact as well. So you gotta keep that in mind. So boring, guys, right into stream. I'm sorry about this, but I really don't want to enter a trade here. But it's just kind of boring right now. We just gotta give it more time. 3 more minutes though. By daily volume profiles, buys it's long today, but we got FOMC meeting, don't know yet. Yeah, this is the thing. Full port here. Are you going long? Tin trades, are you actually going long? Or what are you full porting? You will never see me full port on the stream, by the way. Never ever. Unless we do a fun stream on a fresh 50k account that is not passed yet. We try to pass it as quick as possible. We can maybe do some fun streams when I get new funded accounts on a different prop firm and scale them up, because during the challenge we can risk a little bit more to pass it quickly. I don't trust the pump. Yeah, I'm waiting as well. There are buyers stepping in again, guys. We have buyers coming in here. You can see the CVD going up as well. 1 more minute, New York Open. Finally, guys, finally. There we go, almost at New York Open. VIX is almost at 20, small size, wide stops. Maybe FOMC will give us a big one-way move. Yeah, I hope so. This is what I'm hoping for as well. I would love to see a dump. I mean, I don't mind seeing a dump, guys. I also don't mind if we pump now, because I'm not in a trade. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen now. 1 more minute, or like 20 more seconds, I think. And here you can see the delta. Overall, we have more market buyers than sellers. Candle is gonna close soon. Alright, New York Open. A lot of bubbles stepping in, guys. Look at the bubbles. Now we're just gonna wait and let it do its thing. A lot of crazy volatility, guys. Look at this. I always love to see this. It's so funny. Alright. Almost retested the previous day value high. Okay. Now we retested it. Now we are below it. Nope. There did step a lot of buyers in here. 2k buyers, but we cannot hold it. So 1,000 contracts sold here and 2k bought at this right level here. We are dumping right now, even though the CVD is going up, guys. Look at this. We have a bearish candle, even though we have positive delta. Let's see what's gonna happen. Finally, we are seeing some action, man. It was so boring before the stream. Okay, a lot of buyers stepping in. Let's see how this candle is gonna close. 4 more minutes for this candle to close. I wonder if it's gonna close green or red. Above the previous day value high, we did, guys, by the way, we did hit the order flow levels now as well. I think, did we hit them? Nope, we actually didn't hit them quite yet. So this is the next order flow levels, support levels, 6857 and 6852. So we gotta keep those in mind. These are right here. We are pumping right now though. Six, eight, five. Yeah, this is the yesterday's and previous day point of control. You can also see it here. We're gonna give it more time now. Let the market do its thing. Crazy volatility though. I love it. Love to see it. And you can see volatility is becoming greener and greener here as well. Volatility is crazy, yeah. It's really fun. I'm not gonna trade this yet though, guys. We're gonna give this at least 30 minutes, I think. Caution today. Yeah, I'm gonna be cautious today as well. Because we're still in the middle of the range. A lot of buys, but still a red candle. Crazy. We have 800, 900 positive delta, but the candle is still red right now. 2 more minutes for the candle to close. There are a lot of people full porting, I guess. Right here. 1.1k positive delta already. 2 more minutes for the candle to close. Insane amount of buys. Yeah, I always do that as well, Earth. I like to wait 20 to 30 minutes. New York Open often does a lot of, how should I call it? It ranges a lot, and then the bigger move happens, usually around 20 to 30 minutes later. So many new market buyers, guys. I mean, what is going on? People are aping here. There's so many new people buying right here. It's crazy. 1.6k positive delta on the candle is still. We also have a lot of sellers. We have a lot of sellers. You can see the sellers here on the left and the buyers on the right. A lot of sellers and buyers. So many buys and red candle. It's actually bearish, yeah, but it depends what's gonna happen if we reclaim the VWAP. That's the most important thing. But so far, that's not, yeah, but we have to keep in mind, we have new buyers stepping in here. So if we're just gonna keep getting new buyers, then it's obviously bullish. But right now, if we stay below the daily VWAP, then it's bearish, yeah. So it really depends on the context here. But right now, yeah, definitely. I mean, we have 1.7k positive delta, so there's probably a limit sell that has been absorbing all these buys so far. Because we've got an insane amount of buys. Look at this, guys. The CVD went up like crazy, and we didn't go higher. So that's, yeah, that is definitely bearish. It's only bullish if we keep getting new buys and we can reclaim daily VWAP. We are at the previous day value high. Can we hold it, guys? Can we hold it? Now we have a negative delta in the last 5 minutes. Now it's almost even. Wow. There were a ton of buys just stepping in. Bullish long 6068. Looking for 690. So you are in a long. Alan is in a long, guys. He is in a long. What's your stop loss? Where's your stop loss at? 6900. I mean, that's possible, yeah. We have a bullish CVD print here. Stop at the lowest, cheap trade. So it's not an A+ setup for you as well. We're gonna give it more time, guys. No rush here. No need to rush for me. I want to see the CVD develop for longer. So we need more data here. Now in the volume profile 70% balance area. I'm not gonna take the trade. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting. I want to see more data here. The longer we wait, the more data we will have. It's only 7 minutes after New York Open, guys. And yesterday the biggest move also happened around 5 to 6 PM, so that was like around 2 hours after the New York Open. We're still fighting against the previous day value high. We're still fighting against this low. I mean, if you lose this, I think we can go lower. And if we reclaim the daily VWAP, then I'm leaning bullish. But I don't want to trade these levels, guys. These are not A+ setups for me to trade. I want to see lower for a long. So I would hope, I actually hope for a dump. I hope for a dump, even though I'm more bullish. I hope that we're going to dump for a long. And if we lose the previous day value high, I expect a bigger dump. And if we hold this and reclaim the daily VWAP, then I think we're gonna go much higher, I guess. So this is what I'm waiting for. John Boucher is also back in the chat. Welcome back. How was your trading day? Really strange market, honestly, guys. I just want to be patient today. 8 minutes only after New York Open as well. I hope we get some bullish confirmation. Yeah, me too. I mean, right now I don't mind because I'm not in a trade. A lot of buyers here. Holy moly. 1.1k positive delta, guys. Daily VWAP hit now. 1.6 before and 500 positive delta before, so 3 candles in a row. And this is what I meant, guys. There are just new buyers coming in. And this is why we have to give it more time. Thanks to the hope for a dump, that would be nice for me. Moving to break even and sold 1 at 6,880 from Alan. Very nice trade, Alan, by the way. Alan took a nice win here. You were in a long, right? Let me go up. Yeah, Alan was in a long from 6,868, looking for 6,900. Clean trade, I guess. Boring. This and last week has been really good for me. This week has been strange for me, actually. I mean, yesterday we could have had an insane day though. If we didn't, yeah, if we were more patient with the second long, we would have had an absolute insane day and the week would have been already really good. But it is what it is. We lost the second trade. We were still in profit overall yesterday. But now, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like where we are at right now. I want to wait for a better entry. I don't like where we are at. If we were at a different place, where I have better entry and better order flow levels, then I would look for a trade. But right now, guys, I don't like where we are at. I want to give it more time. Either wait for a big pump to the upside or a big dump. But right now, there has not been a lot of action today. And the best trade would have been longing basically at midnight after UTC open. This would have been the best trade. But we also didn't have confirmation. We didn't have any real level there. Only order flow. The only thing that was bullish was the order flow. And this is why I didn't take it as well. Long with three contracts, with 3 micro contracts from Ellen. New stop at 6873. We are pumping, guys. There are just new buyers stepping in all the time. The CVD print was kind of right here again. The bullish CVD print. I mean, we saw one more load after this. So close to VWAP and point of control. Alright, we are at the VWAP, guys. Let's see if we can break this level or not. It's only 11 minutes after New York Open. Yesterday was amazing, but apart from that I only traded 4 other times in the past 1.5 weeks. So you're swing trading, right? I think you're trading Forex swing trading, right? At least that's what you told me the last time, as far as I can remember. Oh, what a day, guys. We need to wait. We need to be more patient here. I don't trust this price action right now. And we are just not at any clean level for me, for my strategy. I sell one more at 6886. Alright, where's the stop loss, Alan? Fighting against the VWAP. There are still new buyers stepping in, guys. It's crazy. You can see here the delta, the last 5 candles. There are new. These are all new positions, guys. New market orders. So everything you see are market orders, guys, on extra charts. So we have a ton of new people buying here. And as long as this doesn't stop, I expect higher prices. And now we are above the daily VWAP. Now I'm talking about US30. I only had US30 on prop firm accounts. But the investing portfolio is going okay. Yeah, that's what matters. US30 is also good to trade. A lot of buyers still, guys. 800 positive delta. Let me see, have a look at the session point of controls. Yeah, I think we can go up here to 6900. It's gonna be the next resistance level. We are at the very, very high so far of this whole session right now. Wow. There are some sells. We had 1.1 contracts sold at this high here. Let's see if we can hold the VWAP. One left looking for 6893. Really nice trade, Alan. You took a nice trade already. Congrats to you. Very clean long. This level was absolutely respected, by the way, again. I mean, these order flow levels are just so insane. This was the exact low, basically, guys. I mean, yes, we went a bit lower here. Almost to the previous week close, but still. It was a really good level. Stopped out up 182. Congrats to Alan in the chat, guys. He took a nice long here. So congrats to him. Now you can relax a bit, Alan. Still new buyers, still positive delta on every candle so far. Last 6 candles we closed with positive delta, with more buyers than sellers. We need to hold this though for a few candles for the next 10 to 15 minutes, this VWAP. Right now we can still lose it. Really strange day, guys. Sorry that I don't want to trade right now. I just don't want to trade right now. I want to look for a much better entry. And for this we need to go higher or lower from here. We're still in this range. We're still in this range here. High of the range is at 6896. So I want to see a breakout out of this range, basically. This is what I'm waiting for. And then we're gonna look for a long or a short, depending on where we go. The previous month open was at 6902 here, up here. Now we have 1.12k negative delta, guys, and the VWAP is lost now. This is why I'm telling you, we need to give it more time. It's so typical for after New York Open, this price action. Reset and bounce of the 5-minute opening range would be a good entry. 6877. It's still too early for me, honestly. I want to see lower than that. I think, guys, honestly, I think today we'll see a lot of price action around 5 PM. So 1 more hour, 5 to 6 PM. And we have 8 PM with FOMC, guys. We have FOMC meeting minutes. Disregard that. Yeah, I know. It's fine when you share your trades, guys. I'm just gonna wait for my levels though. But it's totally cool if you share your trades in the chat. Don't worry, I'm strong enough not to take the trade just because someone posted. It also doesn't mean that you shouldn't take your trade, guys. You should always take your trades according to your strategy. But I'm gonna just rely on my strategy right now. I want to give it more time. I don't like this range here. Just don't want to trade this range right now. Now we went to the low of the range again. Here you can see it. There's a lot of volume here. There's been a lot of volume here where we are at right now. There we go, guys, we are dumping. Massive negative delta as well. 2.1k negative delta on this candle. We're still gonna give it more time. I don't mind seeing lower. I actually want to see lower for a long. Gonna be patient, guys. I'm gonna be patient today. Very interesting price, actually. It's really weird right now. I'm glad that I'm not trading this right now, guys. It's kind of 3-bar reversal. What's your main focus on order blocks for fair value gaps? I mainly look at order flow only. And trading view levels, so technical trading view levels and combine it with order flow. So basically I have levels on trading view that I want to trade, and when those hit I look at the order flow, and I also have levels from the order flow software that I like to trade. So it's a combination of both basically. But CVD I love to look at CVD. Yes, CVD I look at all the time. CVD is really good for entering trades. So once my level hit, I like to look at the CVD and at the order flow. But sometimes I also place orders where I just have a limit, and once they hit I'm in the trade. But this I usually do only for the best levels. Really strange price action, guys. Has anyone made any trades? Let me do a poll. Let me do a quick poll. Start a poll. What should I call it? Did you trade today? Are you in profit today? Yes, no, and I'm gonna add a third option. No trade taken yet. Alright guys, vote. I wanna see who already is in profit. I know Alan had a really good trade already. We are pumping again. I mean, what is this price action right now? It's so weird. So weird. I don't know, we had so many new buyers though, and the price just didn't move up that much. I want to really give this more time. But you can see here the CVD went up like crazy, and the price actually didn't even make a new high. This was the last high, so the CVD is higher than this high. So I'm just gonna give this more time. I want to see more data here anyways. And we are not at the level that I want to trade. I want to see this CVD line develop a bit more here. 6058 is incoming, but I'm a spectator. The stop is too far away. I mean, that would be nice. That would be nice if we can go lower. We have a lot of single prints up here, by the way. Below the daily VWAP still. Didn't really manage to reclaim it. So we had 2 candles, 2 5-minute candles, and we didn't manage to close above it. So let's see if we can actually manage to reclaim this now or not. Short 1 at 6077 from Alan in the chat. Stop at 6089. Target is 6058. 6077. Wait, you mean 6858? Wait, you are in a short. Oh, you are still in the short right now. I think you have your numbers a little bit wrong. It's supposed to be 68 and not 60. Alan? Because right now we are at 6886. $1.8k positive delta on this 5-minute candle here, guys. The buyers don't want to stop. So potential short, guys, is at 6899 or much higher at 6963. But for me, 6899 is too risky to trade. It is an order flow level here. It is this order flow level, guys. I'm gonna show it to you again. It's exactly this order flow level that we almost hit, by the way, already to the dollar. This is gonna be the next resistance level, and this is gonna be the next support, 6873, and these levels below. So I would like to see 6834.50 around here for a potential long, or even lower actually. The low of these sessions here. This would be a potential long as well. Or as I said, a short here, but I want to see higher for a short actually. I don't think this level is going to hold if we go higher. Got smacked quick, taking a break, up 120. Still up, man, Alan, all good. It's always what I can recommend you guys, after you hit the take profit, take a break. Take a break even if it's 10 minutes. Or even if you hit the stop loss as well. 10 to 20 minutes break. That helps a lot, honestly. I'm gonna always do this on stream as well. So once we're off the trade, I'm gonna take a break. For around 10 minutes. Alright, we are above the daily VWAP. Let's see, guys. I wanna see higher still. I want to see much higher or lower. I don't know, I want to give it more time. I don't like to trade here. I think the biggest move is still going to happen today. I have a feeling the biggest move is yet to come. Good idea. Yeah, I'm going to be really patient. I think today we'll find a trade around 5 to 6 p.m. Or maybe even later, because we have at 8 p.m. FOMC meeting minutes as well. But I think we'll see a lot of action until 5 to 6 p.m. today. It's been 30 minutes after New York open now, guys. 30 minutes almost. We reclaimed the VWAP now, and we have an insane amount of buyers. So many new buyers that stepped in. We had one negative delta candle, which was this one. And since this candle, every single candle we had positive delta, even though we had negative red candles here. So the buyers just won, I guess. We had more buyers than sellers. And now this looks like a strong move, by the way. A strong reclaim of the daily VWAP. But I'm still waiting, guys. I still want to see higher or a bigger dump for a long. I'm really careful on shorts. I mentioned why before. Well, we had 7 votes, are in profit today, 7 votes. 43% is in profit, 14% is said are in losses, and 33% did not trade yet, guys. That's good to know. So I'm not the only one that is waiting. But it's nice to see, guys. A lot of people in profit. A lot of my chat is in profit. That's insanely nice to see, actually. We are pumping, guys. Looks like a really strong reclaim here of the VWAP finally. This one wasn't a strong reclaim. Now we shouldn't lose the VWAP anymore for the bulls. If we lose this again, then yeah. But we'll look to take a long at higher levels. I'm not going to take a long at higher levels. I'm going to take a long at lower levels or a short at higher levels. But I'm definitely not going to long right here. I want to see lower for longs or higher for shorts. Mit Profit aus dem Short. So Earth managed to close his short with profits. That's also nice. I think it's really helpful for you guys also to see the order flow, right? On the stream. Even though I wasn't in a trade now, it was probably really helpful for you guys to have a look at the order flow. Because I know many of you guys don't have the subscription for this. Because it is kind of expensive. We're gonna retest the previous month open, guys. Would be bullish to reclaim this. The previous day value high was the trade, by the way. This was the low. I mean, we did go a little bit lower than this, but... But it wasn't an A+ setup for me. This is also why I didn't take it. We did not have a lot of confluence here. I really appreciate the order flow. I love the footprint chart. Yeah, it's really useful, especially when you're in a trade. It's really useful to have. We are pumping, guys. Holy, I mean, this is one of these cases, guys. There are just new buyers stepping in all the time. Like every 5-minute candle had a positive delta. And I said in the beginning of the stream, guys, I'm leaning bullish. I said this in the beginning of the stream. But there's no point for me to enter a trade if I'm not at a good level. Even though I'm leaning bullish. I hope that makes sense. Wow, we're almost at the highs. From this morning, we're at the highs now, guys. And we have a single print here as well. How's your crypto bot going? In negative right now. It went into longs, but we decided to stop the bot and we're gonna hold these longs for the next 6 to 8 months. And then I'm probably gonna trade manually on these profiles. I'm probably gonna start to trade manually on Binance and Bybit. And swing trade on these accounts after these trades are closed, but we're looking to hold them for a long time. I know XRP was really in profit like 1 or 2 days ago. Almost like 5k, I think. But we are gonna hold the trades, guys, for long term, and then I'm probably gonna take over and trade manually. I don't know, I prefer trading manually, honestly, than using any bots. And you cannot replicate my strategy by using a bot. I wish I could fully automate my strategy, but it's just impossible because I look at too many things. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna see a pump. I mean, if Bitcoin and Ethereum is gonna go up, we're gonna make a lot of money with these longs, by the way. But I'm planning to hold these for maybe even 8 months or 10 months. So I'm gonna plan to hold these, and hopefully, obviously, we're gonna see a bull run. That would be insane. Because I wanna hold these as swing trades because we don't have any liquidation price. So we don't have a risk of holding these unless the coin goes to 0. We just took out the previous month open, by the way. $6,907, guys, already. Crazy pump. I mean, there are new buyers stepping all the time. Difficult will be to cover them all manually, though. Got the same issue now. I'm basically looking at 200 charts every day. Yeah, it is kind of difficult, but I think there are softwares around, like the trade copier that I use for my funded accounts. Guys, we are pumping. We are absolutely pumping. I mean, the buyers didn't stop buying. It was absolutely crazy. Every candle here is almost green. You can see this here. Every candle closed with positive delta with new buyers stepping in. Since here, every single candle closed with positive delta except this one. This is the only negative one. And these shorts are trapped now, by the way. All these shorts are trapped. And we are going higher. This was a really strong breakout out of the daily VWAP as well here. Strong increase in volume in positive delta. Some crazy programmer could probably automate the strategy, but wouldn't be easy for them. Yeah, and then I would have to share it one-to-one, and I don't want to share it. Like, it's a risk for me to share this with random people, you know what I mean? But maybe it's possible. Yeah, guys, we are going up here crazy. I mean, these bubbles. Again at 700 positive delta right now. And this is why I didn't trade this level, guys. This is why I didn't trade this. It was not a really good order flow level here. And I told you I want to be careful with shorts. So we're gonna wait. I actually would love to see 6963 for a short, guys. I'm trading you right now. Give me 1 second. I want to check something. Yeah, 6963. Very high and the weekly negative point of control. And 6986 also looks really interesting, by the way. It's a really nice 1 hour level. I'm on trading. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Order flow level. What else do we have to the upside? Let me see. So you can see here, guys, this is why I'm also careful with shorts. Look at this. There is not a lot of, you can see this here. There's not a lot of support in between here. This was a really fast dump here, and usually if this happens, if we reclaim this level, we're gonna go up really quickly. So I want to see higher, guys. This is the value high of this whole session here where we dumped. Maybe we're gonna look for a short here. This is also where the weekly negative point of control is as well. Or we're actually gonna wait for the highs here. And this is where I would love to see a short. It's kind of far away still though. But as I said, I want to be careful with shorts. We have FOMC today though, guys. So we can see a big pump. Yeah, for sure you can use a trade copy so you don't have to enter every trade manually on each account. Doesn't really work with analysis. Yeah, that is true. That is true. So you're basically posting analysis, right? What a boring day for me, guys. We're just not at levels that I want to trade. What is gold doing, by the way? Let's have a look at gold quickly, guys. And some other pairs. Gonna go over to TradingView quickly, guys. So here you can see it. I want to see this level here, or even this level. I don't know, I don't like to trade in between here, guys. It's kind of risky. This is gonna be the next big resistance level here, though, at 6919. Oil is pumping, guys. I gave an insane oil entry, by the way, in the Discord. We entered oil down here. I gave this call. You can see it under my Forex setups. This has been insane trade, by the way. Insane Forex trade. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is still dumping crazy, even though ES is going up. Bitcoin is dumping hard. Gold is going up again. 2.4% today. Yeah, but we're gonna wait, guys. I don't see a trade here. Too risky for me. Trade in between here. I rather want to see lower for a long or higher here for a short. Your patience and discipline is unmatched. Yeah, it's really annoying for me though to stream like this sometimes, because I know it's for you also boring if I'm just waiting. But it is just what it is. I really cannot get live streaming to influence my own trading, because if that happens, I need to stop live trading, guys. And so far it's been going really great, so it didn't negatively influence my own trading. But we didn't have a really good setup today for my strategy. This is why I didn't trade yet. I'm just gonna give it much more time here. There's a really rich guy living here, guys. A really, really rich guy. I just saw him come back now again. I was walking, so where I live, I was walking through there. It's a private road, but I can go there because I live here. And he had like 8 cars in front of his villa. He has like a completely new villa there. And 8 cars in front of his house. And he has a garage too. I don't know what this guy does. I actually don't know what this guy does, but... But that's kind of crazy. Not trading is trading. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, we only need 1 trade, guys. We only need 1 trade today. And I rather wait for a good entry. So we have a higher probability of winning it. I mean, these were all valid setups, you know, to long the previous day value high. This is a valid setup to take. It's just not an A+ setup for me. It's a valid setup to trade though. This was the last main support for the uptrend to continue. So it was a good setup. Don't get me wrong, guys. It was just not a setup that I really want to take. Could have also gone. We could have also lost this, and we only had really 1 level here. And as I said, we have FOMC today. We did have some sellers here, some new sellers. But so far they didn't have a big impact. Ciao zusammen, welcome Staudi. Oh, you're from my TikTok streams, right? Staudi is someone from my TikTok streams, I think. The Swiss people from my TikTok streams are finally also joining my YouTube streams. That's good to see. Really boring day today, Staudi. Honestly, I don't know. It's really, we just didn't reach any level that I want to trade. We didn't reach any good setup to trade. So I'm just being patient. And we didn't take any trade today, guys. For all the new viewers. Finally found you on YouTube. That's good. That's good. I post all my streams on Discord as well, by the way. And I try to stream every day. Yesterday we had an interesting stream. This one was kind of boring so far. But a lot of people took good trades, so that is nice to see. I made a poll on YouTube and wait, let me see again. So 43% made profits today that voted, and 43% didn't take a trade like me, and 14% only are not in profit today. So that is great to see, guys. But Staudi, the reason why I stopped streaming on TikTok, by the way, they kept giving me strikes. So I received strikes all the time. And they basically blocked my access to streaming for 3 days after every strike. Well, it was not a strike, they just blocked my access. So I couldn't stream for 3 days, and they sent it all the time again, so I just stopped there. YouTube is much a better place, guys. And the cool thing is on YouTube, I can also take breaks, because I can actually just leave the stream running. If I do this on TikTok, guys, if I leave the stream running, they will find out because they use AI, and they will just close the stream. So they will stop the stream if you're not streaming for like 10 minutes or in front of your computer and don't talk. They're just gonna basically stop the stream. And this doesn't happen on YouTube. I could take a 1 hour break here on YouTube and leave the stream running. So YouTube overall is just much better, guys, for streaming. So I'm gonna stick to this for sure. The sellers are still not winning, guys. That's good. I want to see higher prices still. 6960, maybe we take a trade from there. Or from 6986, this would be a nice trade as well. But we're gonna see, guys. I think we're gonna pump today and stop out all the early shorts. This is what I think is gonna happen today. There are a lot of people that keep shorting here and getting stopped out. Are you also looking at stocks? Yes, I also have stocks. I also have my own stock portfolio. But I don't stream that and I don't post about that. But my stocks are going really well. Crypto has been going really well. Crypto is now doing not as well as it did because we obviously had a massive correction. But for me, all these investments, I usually do a long term. So I don't really look at them. I try to buy at good prices and hold them for a long time. And if we hit the high time frame level or high time frame market structure change, then I sell them. But right now, ES is still looking bullish on high time frame. There's no reason to sell my stocks yet. So for this, I always do high time frame analysis for my investments. But now there's no need to sell yet. And I have a really good entry. I have an insanely good entry. So this is why I'm able to also hold them longer. But I also like to diversify between like stocks and crypto and also trading. Obviously trading is really good as well. I don't know which next prop firm I should use, guys. Which prop firm would you recommend me to use? I cannot get any more accounts on FundedNext and Topstep. I was thinking about Apex or Lucid Trading. Does any one of you know them? Are they good? Also, Apex should be really good, but I did hear some negative things about them recently. I always knew that they are really good, but I think there has been some negativity about them recently, so I'm not kind of sure. Does any one of you trade on Apex and actually gets payouts? Let me know in the chat. I want to see a bigger pump still, guys. Wow, look at this, guys. We hit this level to the exact dollar now. We hit this anchored VWAP. From this low to from 6th February to now, we hit it to the dollar. So this is the biggest resistance level from here up to here, actually. This one right here we just hit. And I showed it to you before as well, but I didn't trade this, guys, but this is a really strong resistance level. We almost hit it, not quite yet, but for me this is a front run. This is basically a hit. So let's see. We also have the previous month VWAP at 6928. This is a resistance level, yeah, for sure. This is a resistance level. Nope, I'm sticking to the large ones. So FTMO, Fivers, Alpha Capital, and so on. Do you trade futures, John? Do you trade futures or Forex on prop firms? So assume you do both, right? Forex and futures, according to the problems you posted. What a boring day for me, guys, honestly. What a boring day so far. But I already knew this. I already knew this, actually, when I woke up. I already knew it. That I'm gonna wait. Wait a long time before taking a trade today. The only trade that would have been good was a long at UTC Open for me. But as I said, even there we didn't have a lot of confluence. The order flow was bullish though. And we were a lot lower in the range. Do you think Bitcoin hits the bottom? But for 4 years, circle, it's not timing yet. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I'm gonna show you Bitcoin quickly. I'm gonna show you Bitcoin, by the way, and oh, this is crazy again. I showed you this analysis before, guys. Let me show you quickly. This is my high time frame analysis, by the way. I gotta go to trading view. There we go. So this is my Bitcoin high time frame analysis. And we have hit this weekly here to the dollar. And the anchored VWAP, look at this. Hit to the dollar here. And this was a really, really strong support here. And if you look at we are still in an uptrend. We're still in this massive uptrend here. So honestly, as long as we don't lose 45k, as long as we don't lose this level, 45k, I remain bullish. If we lose this, then it's gonna look really bad. So if we lose 45k, but I think we can see a bigger correction. I mean, look at the RSI, we are at the lows, we're really at the lows here. So this is an area where I'm looking for longs. This is my analysis on Bitcoin. But as I said, this is a high time frame analysis for swing trades or for holding and buying spot. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the order flow. I'm even considering taking a break, guys, and streaming again today, but we're gonna do a later stream around around like 6 to 7 p.m. What do you think about this? Because I think there's no point in waiting now for higher prices or lower prices. Or would you like me to keep streaming? But I was thinking maybe it's a good idea to take like 1 hour break, and then come back and stream again. I don't really want to trade these levels, honestly. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I want to wait today with my trade. What do you think about this, guys? Would you watch at 5 p.m. like in 1 or 2 hours? Would you watch the stream? Or not? This would be a good thing to know. Because I still want to see much higher. I want to see much higher for shorts. I think we're gonna need some time. Or obviously lower as well. Might make sense, to be honest. Sounds good, bro. Finally out of meetings. Better with more action. Yeah, it's just really boring for me as well right now, you know. It's really boring for me right now as well, because I'm just not close to any trade. Take a break. Had a big move, no fear of missing out. Yeah, definitely. I'd rather wait for a really good entry than take any trade here. I don't see a good setup, guys. I'm sorry, I really don't see any good setup right now. And this was the only setup was at UTC Open, or this setup here at previous day value high. But this was just also not an A+ setup for me to take. Would have worked out though. I mean, stop loss below previous day point of control, or even around here, would have been a clean trade. But yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a break. I'm most likely gonna be back, and I'm gonna post a stream in Discord. So if you wanna not miss any streams, guys, then join my Discord. Wow, with an average view duration of 22 minutes, that's crazy. Alright guys, so see you soon. See you soon again. Hopefully we're gonna go to my levels that I wanna trade. Thank you for watching, and I will